Alright, what is happening, guys? Another day, same destination. I'm going to head over to Walmart. My wife accidentally grabbed the SD card for my GoPro and not the one for her camera, so I was able to grab the SD card out of my drone, but it doesn't have a whole lot of storage space, so I'm just going to run up here, pick up a SD card from Walmart, and head back to the house, slap that in, and then we'll be on to the actual video. Tell you, man, global warming's been blessing me with a couple nice days. See you inside.
One eternity later.
Alright, I grabbed 2 SD cards. I'm not sure if I'm not sure how big of an SD card I can put in this GoPro. I got a 256 and a 128. I've been using a 128, but alright, well, I'm gonna head back to the house, put in this new memory card, and I'm gonna catch you guys when I'm back on the road. Later. Alright, guys, back on the road. Got the new SD card into the camera, so we're good now. The main point of this video was just to talk about mostly this bike and to talk about why I bought it, and also the little funny story of me buying this bike, because really I had no real plans of buying this bike. Let's get into it. Main reason, bike looks good. Now, when I first saw these bikes, when they first came out in 2018, I was not a fan, mostly because of that headlight. Yeah, the headlight I was not a massive fan of at first. I thought it looked ugly. It was just weird to me, the whole light bar thing. I don't know, something about it. But I always did enjoy the big old fat tires in the front and in the back. The more I kept going to the Harley dealership, I grew to like it, whatever. And at the time, I was riding a 2017 Harley Davidson 1200 Custom, and I loved that bike. I had actually just got it. I got the Sportster all decked out, got the Stage 1 kit on it, put an exhaust on it, a new air cleaner, but I had just done all that stuff to it, got the tune and everything, the Harley Davidson Pro Tuner, tuned it up, all that. And then came the day when I ended up trading in that Sportster for this bad boy. Let's get on the road and we'll end up talking about it. So like I was saying, the Sportster I had, I loved that bike. It was an amazing bike, but I wanted to hold on to it for a few years or whatever. That was the plan. Plans don't always work out that way. I had a nail in the rear tire of that bike, so I take it to the Harley dealership, and while I'm waiting, I do the stupid thing of taking this bike on a test ride. I had the means to buy this bike, so I went in for a new tire and I came out with a new bike, and I have gotten crap for that at work for a couple years now. Ever since I've had this bike, if I ever mention I'm going to the Harley dealership, somebody I'm sure will bring up the fact that I'll probably end up buying a new bike. But that's the real story of it. Like I said, at this point I was already falling in love with this bike. Like I said, I wasn't a massive fan of the looks at first, but over time, every time I would go into that Harley dealership and see these bikes, I just started to grow to love this bike. And then now that I have this bike, I really can't think of trading it in for anything, because the next step up is really nothing. I mean, other than a bagger. I don't think I have enough gray hairs on my head to get a bagger. Piss off a lot of bagger people, but it's just the way it is. Don't get me wrong, I love baggers. I have rode them a couple, test rode them a couple times. They're just not my thing. I just don't like that big honking bike. But the FatBob does not feel like a Harley necessarily. especially the 114. If you're going to buy a FatBob, spend a few extra $1,000 and get Milwaukee 8 114. You're not going to be disappointed at all. What I like to do when I'm riding, I love running these curvy roads. You know, hitting the curves with the bike is such an amazing feeling, especially at a higher speed. I know my mom's not going to enjoy hearing that. This bike in particular was pretty much made for these twisting roads. This thing is not a sport bike, but you can get that sport bike feel with a Harley comfort. That's what I love about this bike. I would love to get a full exhaust system. Right now I just have the slip-ons on it. The air cleaner that it comes on these things, I believe are already high performance air cleaners. I mean, it's, you know, it's an open air intake. It's not like the enclosed ones like you would see on FatBob 107 or whatever. I would absolutely love, though, I would love to put, what is it, the Stage 4 kit into it. What are they, is it the 131, if I'm not mistaken? I want this thing to be as much of a sport bike as I can possibly make it. It would be awesome. Yeah, I just wanted to get out and ride for one thing. Still wintertime, still December. It's December 13th. Luckily got a really nice day, so I figured I'd go out, and I didn't really have much to talk about, so I just figured, why not talk about the main focus of the channel, and that's this motorcycle and why I decided to buy it. I said, super fun bike. If you guys are ever interested in wanting to get a Harley, if you're in the Southwest Virginia area, I would recommend Black Bear Harley Davidson. That's who I bought this bike from. Great guys over there. Like I said, check those dudes out. Great guys. They've taken care of me over the years. Glad you guys are watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to, hit that subscribe button. I try to post videos every week. Obviously, wintertime might not happen every single week, but you know, just keep your hit the bell icon. It'll let you know whenever anything new comes up. Make sure you leave a comment if you want to see anything. If you want to ask about my gear or the camera I use or the phone that I use, anything, just leave me a comment. Just I'm always happy to answer any questions, and I'm always open to new video ideas. So just shoot me a comment, or down in the description I also have my email. Drop a like, and I'll see you guys later on the next one. Peace. Riley's on the microphone, Rise MG. All the people in the dance floor agree that we're qualified to represent the LBC. Me and Louis.